Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live. All right, uh, 00117, hashtag red versus blue. If you know anything about Dragon Ball Z and Super Saiyan God Mode and Super Saiyan Blue. Anyways, if you haven't noticed, the price is over 10,000. The reason I did this meme is because I usually do my work during the day. I woke up this morning, and first thing I did was I looked at my at the chart. First thing I did is looked at the chart. I want to look at the price, and it was still under 10,000. So I said, "All right, I'll give it. I'll give it till the afternoon," and it was still under 10,000. And then I watched a few YouTubers do some live stream, and it still was under 10,000, at least on Bitstamp. I know that for sure. On Bitstamp, it was under 10,000. Um, Another person I saw today, which I'm a little disappointed. I'm always disappointed, but that's all right. Was Crypto? He did a little live stream, and he made it sound like it was about to crash. So hopefully none of you actually sold your Bitcoin anticipating that the price of Bitcoin would crash, because I think it's well above 10,000. But we'll check. We'll check after this. Let me go into the note section real quick. What I'm going to do in this episode is I'm actually going to uh, do another meme, and I'm gonna make a Super Saiyan Blue, and so I'll do that live with you, and we'll have some fun with that. But let's go over the note section real quick. In the note section, I have Bond Trading View, list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high, flagged for shorts. I just updated this about half an hour ago, and so it's expanding the amount of current tokens and cryptocurrencies that you can sell right now and get the most amount of bitcoins. You should have done it yesterday. You should have done it the day before. You should have did it the day before, because that way you would have gotten some Bitcoin and would have really enjoyed over $10,000 Bitcoins. Really, really nice today. I'll be going over that. Um, Also in the note section, Bitfinex faces further scrutiny over Tether liquidity concerns. It seems like Tethers aren't really backed by dollars, but really backed by cryptocurrencies, especially altcoins. This is interesting. I'll be going over that here. That's the main thing I'll be talking about. And then Bitcoin ABC medium-term development plan. Looks like they're coming up with some plans here. I'll be going over their post or blog or update, whatever you want to call it. And that's about it. I don't have too much. I'm going to be busy making another meme here with you shortly. And then also in the notes section here, it's Coinspectator, real-time cryptocurrency news aggregator, if you want to keep up to date. Another one is CryptoPanic, is a news aggregator platform indicating impact on price and markets for traders and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. And last part is Cryptokings. That's all part of a news aggregator service. Next, under that, in the note section that's partitioned, I have all the potential fake forks, joke forks, already forked, and potential hard forks of Bitcoin. Bitcoin Silver, which I think is a dud. I'll be removing that soon enough. It's time to stop meme. It's not a fork, but it's a meme. I enjoy it because it's really time to stop. It's time to stop hard forking all the Bitcoins here. Bitcoin Platinum, which is a joke meme, a joke fork, I should say. That'll be removed eventually. Bitcoin uranium, I think that's a dud too, but it still has until December 31st because they misspelled. I don't know if they misspelled it 31st and then put a th at the end of that. Bitcoin Classic, I have to say it that way because it's if you've been to the website, they have Sean Connery in this thing, and if you say Classic, it sounds like Sean Connery. And then Segwit 2x, that well, let me first talk about Bitcoin Classic is a continuation of a fork that Bitcoin Cash forked from Bitcoin, then forked again from itself. So I don't know when those coins are going to be available, but whenever. And then Segwit 2x, the fake Segwit 2x with the different mining algorithm. The original Segwit 2x never initiated, was never initialized, or I don't know how to say it. Anyways, the fake Segwit 2x started on the same block height as the original Segwit 2x was supposed to, with totally different mining algorithm. Already has a snapshot. It's supposed to already take a snapshot, but maybe not. Maybe not. No, I haven't heard anything from it. Maybe I'll go to the website. We'll go over all the potential hard forks. Maybe not. Who knows? Super Bitcoin. I did an episode on that yesterday. You should check it out. Let me see. When is that coming up? That's coming up December 17th, so really soon. And then Bitcoin Diamond, ticker symbol BID, which I cannot find anywhere, but apparently it's hard forked with the proof of stake with 4 billion tokens. There's a link to the website. I don't know. I can't find any other information on it other than the information on the website, and also the bitcointalk.forum, Bitcoin Diamond BCD, the one that also forked. Let me see. Bitcoin Diamond BID forked on the 22nd, and Bitcoin Diamond BCD forked on the 24th. And supposedly there's a snapshot of that, and it has there's futures for it. I am able to find it on the CoinMarketCap, also on Livecoin, livecoinwatch.com as well. And so apparently it is trading. Seems to be trading mostly in Asia. And then last part of this section, list of airdrops, and there's a link for that for all those people who like money falling from the sky. I know I do. I just wish it wasn't so hard to get sometimes. All right, next in the notes section that's partitioned off is some helpful and useful links or websites. Segwit charts, Coin Codex is a listing platform. Livecoin Watch is also another listing platform. CoinGecko, another listing platform. BitInfo Charts, another listing platform. Joho's mempool statistics. That's a graphical representation of the mempool of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Core. I mean, not Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Cash. So you could look at both, but I never look at Bitcoin Cash because I never use it. And then Salome.io, that is another listing platform with measures social volume. That site has been very, very useful because I've been able to see the social volume increase on certain tokens and cryptocurrencies, and I could see that reflected in the price. It's being pumped, so it's very helpful. Transaction Accelerator, if you need it today, it seems like the mempool is getting full. I don't know if everyone's trying to rush to send their coins to sell them, or what the deal is, or trying to pull them out of the exchanges. And then Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash hash rate historical 6-month chart. So you have a better idea of where the money's going. Like, follow the hashing power. Most likely the price of that cryptocurrency is going to go up. Next in the notes section is, can Bitcoin be replaced via multiple hard forks? James Bond interview on Crush the Street, published November 9th, interviewed November 7th. Check it out. I say some interesting things. And then collecting your free Bitcoin Gold coins with Coinami. If you still haven't gotten your Bitcoin Gold yet, check out that link. If you still need help, I made a video, how to split Bitcoin Gold. Check that out as well. And then additionally, there's the mnemonic code converter from Coinami. If you don't want to download the wallet, you can just go to the website. You can actually save the website on your desktop and do everything offline. Eventually, you still have to swipe or sweep your private keys of your Bitcoin Gold. So you'll need a wallet at some point. I do recommend Coinami because they haven't hacked or tried to steal my Bitcoins. So, and a link to Bitcoin Gold. And then next, if you watch this video or any other cryptocurrency videos and you see an ad for BitConnect, you might want to read this article first before you put your hard-earned money into it. Why has ICO Index labeled BitConnect as an outright fraud? Notice regarding high-yield coins on top of BitConnect. What is BitConnect and why have we decided to distance ourselves from it? And just to top it off, cherry on top is James Bond Bitcoin Live 0017. I interview three, not one, not two, but three BitConnect users or promoters. I'm not sure if they're users, they're more like promoters. And I got two of them to rage quit, or two of them ended up rage quitting. One was stupid enough to stick around and let you know where you could find them. And the fourth guest was just a regular guest. Didn't have anything to do with BitConnect. And even he could tell it was a Ponzi. And on top of that, with cherry on top, I had Ozzy the BS filter drop in and then pop out. For some reason, he still can't realize BitConnect is a Ponzi. And then last part of the notes section, I have the video theme for this video. Super Saiyan God, which is Super Saiyan Red, versus Super Saiyan Blue. Which one's more powerful? If you know already, then you know what I'm talking about. Then hashtag yes2x84, what you're looking at right now. I'll probably make another meme here. I'll add it into the notes. Will be hashtag yes2x85. Okay. So I'll be doing another meme here. And pot of gold, Bitcoin pot of gold. There's a link to that. And the donation for the Bitcoin pot of gold is for everyone. If you can donate, please do. It's I don't know what to say. It's a Bitcoin pot of gold where the private keys are exposed. You have to figure out what the password to get to the private keys, or I should say encrypted private keys are exposed, and you have to figure out the password to get to the private keys. Or if you donate, I think it's up to $90. The price has gone up to over 10,000. So there's like over $90 worth of Bitcoin in there. And I still need someone to donate so I can give the 8th clue to the 8th word of the 24-word mnemonic seed. And so if someone donates, I can provide that. And then everyone's one step closer to trying to crack the mnemonic seed. So very interesting. All right, let's see who's all in the chat here. I see here 21 million. Welcome, Richie Rich. welcome to the live chat. Dual overhead camness. Mr. Rocky, welcome back. Hiroja Shibe, Space Odyssey Network, welcome back. Let's see, who else is here? Beauty Bubble, welcome back. Oh yeah. And then, my goodness, you guys are really chatting it up. And Brian McLaughlin, welcome. Nice to see all of you. All right, so let's what's next here? Let me just go through this. Eventually, I'll make another meme here before I go through the news, or maybe I'll just go through the news real quick and then make the meme showing that it's over $10,000. Anyways, here's the Bitcoin pot of gold. QR code in the arrow pointing to the Bitcoin pot of gold is the donational address. If you're watching this on your computer, please go get your Bitcoin wallet, scan that QR code, push send all, high priority, and then send. And thank you very much if I haven't already thanked you. Let me see here. And the QR code on the right is the encrypted private key. It is a SegWit address, by the way. So if you do scan it, it'll ask you for a password. You can try to crack the password. That way you can get all the Bitcoins in there. Otherwise, if you donate, I will give the clue, the 8th clue to the 8th word of the 24-word mnemonic seed. And the QR code on the bottom right there is a link. If you take a regular bar scanner, it'll take you to Yellow Fever for Use channel. He's another YouTuber. He gave me this idea, so thank you for giving me the idea, Yellow Fever for You. All right, so here's the bond trading view. Here it is, the bond trading view. List this view created by James Bond, Bitcoin Live. List of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage, and all-time high. Flagged for shorts. So here's the flags. Here's the flag tokens right here in this box. I'll click on Bitcoin so you can get an idea. I'll just put it back to the US. It seems to shorten it a little bit. Anyways, I'll go over this. These are all the coins listed by high priority on the top, low priority on the bottom, in which you can basically dump all your altcoins and get the most Bitcoin as you can, because the whole point people trading altcoins is to get more Bitcoin. And if you did any of this stuff yesterday or the day before, you would have gotten more Bitcoin. Matter of fact, let's refresh it. I want to see what the price of Bitcoin is. Let's see if it's gone up or down. All right, I'm refreshing it. It's gone up. It's at 10,000. According to this, I think it's a compilation of different exchanges, but it's Bitcoin right now is at $10,591.30. Amazing. Wow. All right, let's go to the news before I do a meme in Photoshop here with all of you. Let's see here. What is this one? Oh, this is coming from Bitcoin.com. Bitfinex faces further scrutiny over Tether liquidity concerns. So, anyways, here is an article that talks about the Tether issue in Bitfinex. And let me scroll down and let's see what they're talking about here real quick. Let's just read I'll just read the first paragraph and I'll go over some highlights here. Let's see here. All right. Keeping a smaller currency constantly pegged to a larger national one, to a regional one, or to even a global currency reserve is a difficult task, which many central banks around the world have failed to do in the past in times of crisis. When enough speculators attack the currency, or capital outflows are just too great to handle, keeping the peg becomes unsustainable and it cracks. Despite this, the people behind one controversial altcoin, Tether, are trying to achieve just that. All right, well that's quite a liner, quite a paragraph right there. Unbreakable Tether. It seems like it's trying to be unbreakable. If you click on some of the links, it will take you to other links where this writer is getting all this information. This link right here in particular is coming from right here. Is coming from I believe a Reddit forum where they have some Tether moderators talk about how, or admit, I would say to some degree, admit that Tether's are not really backed by US dollars, but backed by cryptocurrencies. Now, the main exchange that uses cryptocurrencies is, you would think, Bitfinex, but the two largest holders of Tether, or at least crypto exchanges, is Bittrex and Poloniex. So I don't know what they're doing, but if they're using their cryptocurrencies, because you get commission off of every trade, and the commission comes not in US dollars because they don't have any. The commission comes out of the actual token that's traded. And if they're using that to make more tethers, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Anyways, check out those links. What are the repercussions? What can be the repercussions? I've talked about this before. I think some of the repercussions are could be to the users of those exchanges, or any exchange that uses Tether. So you don't want to get caught up in Tether. I highly recommend you dump your Tether and get Bitcoin. Skip the altcoins, or get any coin that you know that is worth money that you can cash out, which would be Bitcoin, number one, and then maybe Ethereum and maybe Litecoin. Okay, maybe those, but Bitcoin for sure. So think about that. Anyways, good read, good article. Slowly but surely, the problem is things are okay until they're not okay, right? Things are going great until they're not going great, and you don't want to get, you don't want to be in that situation when they're not going great, or when things don't go great. You want to be prepared. I recommend, if you're holding on to any tethers, you should get rid of them. They're not backed by anything. If they're backed by other cryptocurrencies, you might as well just hold on to other cryptocurrencies. That would make sense. One green Mitzi. One green Mitzi. Is that how you say it? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. All right, so let's go on to the next one here. All right, so let me see here. Bitcoin ABC development plan. So this is interesting. As I look at this paragraph, you could see all the different development teams that are involved: Bitcoin Unlimited, BitPrime, nChain, BitCrust, Electrum X, Parity, and Bitcoin XT. Of course, you have also Bitcoin ABC developers, which, in my opinion, seem like the show around here. But they welcome anybody and everybody. Things they're trying to talk about, their top priority seems to be, according to right here, is to keep everything reliable, scalable, low fees, and have it work without any complications or hassles. So let's see what they're trying to do in that. Let's see here. Number one, I'm over here on number one. Let me see. We will schedule a protocol upgrade when medium time pass reaches timestamp. I don't know what this is. This large number here, which equates to May 15th, 2018, and subsequent upgrades 6 months later, November 15th, 2018. So almost a year later. So I don't know what they're doing. They're talking about something, trying to upgrade. Either they're going to hard fork, or they're going to soft fork. I don't know any other way you can upgrade. Or maybe they're talking about their nodes, their ABC nodes. Okay, next one, number two here, is we will finalize the code and feature will be included in the upgrade by 3 months prior to the upgrade. 15th, 2008. All right. And then number three, I guess here are their bullet points. Bullet points here. Some of the features tentatively planned for the next upgrade are: first bullet point, increase default block size limit and move towards adaptive block size limit. Okay, know what the block size is right now, but I thought it was 8 BAT. Hey, Andre Barnwell, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. But it seems like they want to increase it and then also make it adaptive. You can just increase it, and then you can go up to that increased limit, but you don't have to if you don't want to, if that makes sense. So, and the next bullet point seems to be move toward canonical. I don't even know what the canonical. I don't even know what that word is. Transactions order. Are they trying to say chronological? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look up that word. Perhaps removing transaction ordering consensus rules. Okay. And then here's a next bullet point: improve difficulty adjustment. I've been keeping track of their block times, and I've noticed they do have. It's supposed to be every 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes, is their target, and it's been kind of increasing. I'm assuming it's because of the hashing rate. It tends to lower and lower, so it gets a longer and longer block time. Then next bullet point is reactivate some deactivated opcodes and remove adding protocol extension points to facilitate future opcode upgrades. Note that the specifics which features is dependent on further discussion, implementing, and testing. Well, there you go. Quick bullet points. All right. I don't know what that is because I don't really use any, I haven't used any Bitcoin Cash. So I don't know what they're doing. But here it is for you if you're ever curious about what they're doing, since most Bitcoin holders probably have Bitcoin Cash. I haven't a small part of my Bitcoin from Bitcoin Cash for video educational purposes. Other than that, the bulk of what I have is still there. I haven't moved it. All right, so let's go and make a meme. Eventually, I'll go over uh, the bond trading view. I'll go over those real quick, and then I'll do the mempool. We'll figure out the transaction size, what the fees, the mempool, and then we'll go over the chart of Bitcoin. Okay, let me change something here real quick. All right, I'm gonna hide this a little bit here. Sorry about that. All right, so hopefully you were able to all see that. You not? All right, I'm gonna open up some things, and maybe y'all can help me make this meme. Hey, Surgeon C, I just saw you in the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, let me share my screen one more time again. All right, you should see me now. All right, so let's see here. Oh man, I'm gonna try to make another Super Saiyan. Okay, Super Saiyan God Blue. We'll go to Super Saiyan God Blue this time. Hopefully you're all seeing my screen now. Yep. Oh, this thing is not working. Jeez. What is going on here? Maybe I got to close some of these. Let me close this. All right, there we go. Let's pick an image out. Hey, how you doing, Fun Machine? Good to see you. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me pick a. Which one should we do? Gosh, there's quite a bit. Let me see here. I'm going to pick one out. Let's see what. Let me see what you think. Well, let's pick this. This is kind of coming up. No, that's too small. How about this? How about this? What do you think? I'm thinking maybe we can use this Super Saiyan Blue. If you know what Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue is supposed to be the highest, more powerful than Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Red, so to speak. I wonder if I could do something with this. Let me see if it's not going to be this. Let me see, what can it be? If it's not going to be that one, this might be another one, which is pretty much the same thing, a little different. Ooh, this looks a little bit nicer. I might actually go with this. Let me see, what's another one that I might use? A little bit of lightning. It's kind of grainy. I don't like it. All right, I've decided I'm going to pick this one. Let's. All right, let's look it up. Should be Super Saiyan Blue. PQRS. I can't find it. I think maybe it's K. Here it is. Found it. All right. All right. So I'm going to take this one. Let's see. Let's change the image size a little bit. I think it's supposed to be like 1280 by 720. Make that image size. Okay. Uh, let's see. I want to center this thing. All right. Let's see here. What am I going to put on here? I'm going to put some text. Let's put some text on the bottom. Of course, this is going to be the same. Let me see, 10,000. It's going to be a larger text. Let's make it big. 10,000 is a big number. Let's make it 200. Yeah, I think that'll work. 200. Right up there. And then put another text on top. Make it a little bit smaller. Rich, you think I should put straight to 11K? You think I should put straight to 11K? There we go. It's over 10,000. Let me see. I should lower that just a little bit. Make sure this thing is centered. Let's see. Lower it just a little bit. Okay. I think that works. Then I need to, let me see what else. Gotta remove this line. And then it's gonna highlight the words a little bit. Put some border around the words. Okay, I'm putting a border around the words right now. So let's see here. Let's fill it in. Fill the border. There we go. I'll deselect it. Deselecting. And I'll try to link these layers here. There we go. It's over 10,000. And I'm missing something. I'm missing some. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to, I think it's a little lower, just a little tad. There we go. And then, wait, one more. We need one more thing here. The Pierre la Resistance. I don't even know what I said, but it sounded French. That sounded cool. What do we need? We need a Bitcoin. Of course we need a Bitcoin. I always put a Bitcoin logo in somewhere. If you haven't noticed my memes, there's always a Bitcoin logo. Yeah, FUD machine 12K by the end of the week. Wow. I'll be looking at that. I'm gonna look at the chart. Let's see how well we're gonna do. We made 10,000. I can't believe it. This is amazing. Okay. Let me see now. We're going to, hold on. We're going to need that. There we go. That's what we need. We need the Bitcoin symbol. And, oh, okay. There we go. He's holding the Bitcoin. He's holding a Bitcoin. Let me see. How should I put it? I should make it a little big, or is that all right? We should make it a little bit more solid. There we go. How's that? He's always holding a Bitcoin. Let's move it around just a little bit. Just a little bit more. There we go. What do you think? I'm trying to move it around just a little bit. Hey, Julia, or Julie Griggs, how you doing? Add a dollar sign. You know, I don't know. 10,000 just looks better, and plus, remember, it's a Dragon Ball meme. It's a Dragon Ball meme to the Vegeta, where he's saying it's over 9,000, so it's over 10,000. I think this is great. And if you know anything about Dragon Ball Z, you'll see in my original, it's under 10,000. I have Goku as the red in the Dragon Ball God form, Dragon Ball Super Saiyan God, and he has red hair. Now, supposedly, if you're a Super Saiyan God is a little bit less powerful than Super Saiyan Blue. So Super Saiyan Blue, you're over 10,000. Oh, dual overhead cabinets. You're in 10K territory, bro. We will see thousands reached within days. Oh goodness. So there you go. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think this works really well. Although, I think the Bitcoin, I don't know, the Bitcoin's too harsh. I'm gonna lower it down just a little bit. I don't want to. Instead of Dragon Balls, they have Bitcoin balls. No, I think I'll just make it hard. I'll just harden it. Let me just go all the way to 100%. No, the 100% is just a little too harsh. Let's make it a little softer. A little softer. There we go. I still wanna I still wanna move it around just a little bit, just to. Oh, it needs to be a little bit not so transparent. No, 100%. Just do 100%. Screw it. We want people to see the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is over 10,000. All right. So, do I need anything else? No, I'm okay with that. That looks good. So let's make this my new meme now. Let me see here. All right, 85. Don't worry, we'll get to the chart. We'll be looking at the charts soon enough. Let me go over my list of stuff. I usually go over a list of the on-chain FX. We'll go over all the coins that you should have been shorting. You should have dumped all your altcoins and got as much Bitcoin as you could. Anticipation of this 10K breakthrough. You know what sucks is I was watching crypto, and literally he was trying to make it seem like a big crash was coming, and maybe by the end of the show there will be a big crash. I just don't know it. There we go. All right, it's 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 over. It's over 10,000. Okay, did that. What's next here? All right, let's put this into okay. So hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna load this up. I'll still be talking with you guys. I'm gonna load this up onto the web page here. All right, and so all right, you see my little logo. All right, so I'm gonna save this to my Google Drive here. I'll load it up to my Google Drive. I'll put it in the note section, and then I'll put it on here as well so we can all see Bitcoin at 10,000. It's over 10,000 actually. Gosh, it's been over 10,000 on different exchanges. That's for sure. Is he really a big blocker? Crypto is a big blocker. I always thought he was more of a like an Ethereum. He was an ETH head or meth head. I'm not sure what. I thought he was into Ethereum. He's always been into Ethereum. He mines Ethereum. I don't know if he mines anymore, but he's sometimes he goes off the beaten path. Like when it helps his views, he'll talk about Bitcoin. But he seems to be a very I wouldn't call him a big blocker. I'm not sure he knows anything about whether big blocks are useful or not, or small blocks are useful. I'm not sure if he's into that, but I definitely believe crypto is definitely an ETH user. He's a meth user, is what he is. A meth. So yeah, let me see. I'm uploading. I'm uploading to my hard drive right now. Sorry if it's taking a while. All right, I've loaded it up. Okay, so I'm scrolling down and I'm going to that section here. Here it is. All right. Okay, I'm opening up a new window for it. All right. Oh, it looks really nice. Wow. Looks nice and big. Let me just show it to you real quick. Well, hold on. Let me do this first. Let me get let me get the since I'm on my Google Drive, I'll get my link. I'll get a shareable link and I'll put it in the notes section and it's gonna look nice. Already looking nice. Uh, you've already seen it though. I mean, it's not like you can't see it. Well, you can't see it now. All right, I'm almost done here. I'm almost done putting in a notes section. Almost there. I'm saving it. All right, in the notes section now. And let me close out the Photoshop. I won't be needing that anymore. So I can use my computer. All right. Now I'm going to share. I'm going to start sharing here. Share. There we go. You should see all that. Here it is. Does everyone see it? There it is. It's over 10,000. Oh goodness. Oh. Let me see what the chat is saying right here. All right. So Dolo over at Camness thing says, I think you underestimate the psychology of human beings at 10K. They want in and will create support lines that will blow your effing mind. Strap in for the roller coaster ride, buddy. Well, I've been saying 10K for a while. I've been that's my short-term target price, and we hit it. We hit the 10K mark, which is and even beyond. Um, and so after this point, it is going to be it's going to be crazy. A lot of people, unfortunately, have been shorting and cashing out. Unfortunately, they've been the losers in this. And the next target price is 21,000. Which, if you think about it, we were the price of Bitcoin was at 5,000, and then 5,000 to 10,000, that's 50% increase at least, right? 5 to 10 or 200% increase, depends how you look at it. But it's a 50. If you do a 50 margin on 5,000, 5 divided by 0.5, 5,000 divided by 0.5, which is basically 5,000 times 2, that gets us 10,000. If you do that again, 5 divided by 2, or 5 divided by 0.5, another 50% margin, or 5 times 2, that'll take you to 20,000. So it's not that far off from my 21,000 long-term target price. It's 10,535 now. Wow, DD8209, how you doing? Well, it might come down soon, Brian. It might actually come down soon. But the fact that it's way over 10,000, it didn't like just hit 10,000 and start diving down. Hashtag 21K BTC. I like that. I like that a lot. 21 million. That's what it should be. It's over 10,000. So this is the Super Saiyan Blue, which is more powerful than Super Saiyan God. If you follow the whole Dragon Ball Z mag, Magna, the comic book or TV series, whichever one you want to do. So there you go, people. There you go. It looks nice, man. I have to say. There we go. Okay, so let's what's next here? Okay, so this was before earlier today. It's under 10,000. And I have to admit, I was pretty pissed. I was pretty pissed that it wasn't already over 10,000. I was on fire. I was mad. So now hold on. Now I'm looking like this. This is how I feel right now, and I hope all of you feel the same way, like this. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. All right. So let's take a look at. Let me see here. All right. So let's continue on. Now that I made the meme here, hopefully you all enjoy that. That's in the note section now. If you just check it out anytime you want. So I'll probably upload that to my thumbnail so that people can see it. Anyways, let's go on to the bond trading view, and I'll talk a little bit about the coins here real quick. Let's have a look here. See what. Let me see here. Turn this to Coin Market Cap here. Do that. Okay. All right. Let's go back to this. All right. So XLM, that is Stellar. That's Stellar, and Stellar seems to be mooning right now. So if you have a chance, to dump your stellar lumens to get Bitcoin, you probably want to start doing that. I mean, it's like I've been telling people to dump your altcoins for Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin's starting to really moon and go exponential, you don't want to miss out, because it'll make your altcoin. I'm sure you'll make money on your altcoin, but you'll make even more money on your Bitcoin. So you want the whole purpose of trading altcoins is to make more Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does moon and goes exponential, goes Super Saiyan Blue, then your your altcoin, you'll have what I call lost opportunity cost. In other words, yes, you made money on your altcoins, but you would have made even more money with your Bitcoin. So Stellar Lumens is on the top priority, number one. Number two, Dash is number two again. It's gone back up, and so it looks like it's made a recent all-time high here, and so you should take advantage of. If you have any Dash, you should get rid of it, dump it, and get yourself some more Bitcoin. Litecoin's new on the list. I know there's a lot of love for Litecoin. People have a lot of love for Litecoin, but if you're an altcoin trader, or if you just trade altcoins, and the whole purpose of trading altcoins is to make more Bitcoins, because you'll make more money with your Bitcoin than you will trying to make money with your altcoins. Yes, you will make money. The price has gone up, but again, you're trying to make more Bitcoin, right? ADA, that's Cardano. Cardano just came out of nowhere. ADA. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make sense. I think that thing's a pump. And so Cardano right now will get you probably a lot of Bitcoins if you got in like only 3 days ago, since I started talking about it. And so that's fourth on the list. Monero is now fifth on the list here. So Monero's moved back up on the top area of the list. And if you can, some people like Monero. If you have a use case for it, like you're trying to be confidential and you value privacy, then use it by all means. But if you have a chance and opportunity to get more Bitcoin, I mean, once you get Bitcoin, you can get any of these coins without a problem. I mean, these altcoin traders will run to you for Bitcoin, right? Now, if you have Bitcoin, you're not going to necessarily run to these altcoins. So and plus, there's more liquidity in Bitcoin. So you can't. If you want an idea of what your altcoin is worth, try to sell your altcoin in the real world, in real life. And if you can't, guess what your altcoin's worth? It's worth nothing. So think about that. IoT, Internet of Things. That's what is that, 1.6 on my list. This list is actually starting to grow as Bitcoin price just booms. All these other altcoins are just gonna be pulled up by Bitcoin. So if you're gonna do anything, you might as well just be in Bitcoin. And so Ardor has been just up and down my proprietary list of shorts, which you can get as much Bitcoin as you can. This Ardor has been up and down, so it's going back up a little bit. Ethereum is kind of, now we're in the mid range of priority. Ethereum is up there now. If I actually looked at the charts, you'll see what I've been showing in my previous episodes, which is basically Bitcoin value slowly going down, but the price in fiat value going up. What does that mean? That means Bitcoin is going up faster and higher than these altcoins. Ethereum Classic, EOS, which is basically Ethereum on steroids. Pivx is new. This is a new one. Pivx had a pump, and if you've been watching, you'll notice that it had a lot of social volume recently on Salome, which basically equates to a pump. Digix DAO, that's been kind of up and down. Mona has dropped quite a bit. It used to be up there on top of my priority list, but Mona, which is the coin, the meme, the Japanese cat meme, really popular in Japan supposedly. Don't know why. Don't know why it's being pumped. Asian countries are just going crazy. And so Mona has dropped quite a bit. There's a huge percentage Mona's being dropped here. Let me see. That's in US dollars. If I did it in Bitcoin, it'd probably be a lot more. Salt has dropped quite a bit. ARK, if you know anything about ARK has dropped. Library credits, they're dropping down. So these aren't so high priority because probably they've already lost Bitcoin value so much that it was better to have dumped them yesterday and the day before than today. But they're still there because they tend to move up and down. But the list is growing. It's amazing. I originally started, I only had like maybe 6 on my list here of flagged shorts. My proprietary formula trading bot. I don't have a real trading bot, but my trading bot told me to put this up here. Syscoin, Decred's kind of dropping, Vertcoin, and then Populous. Those are the order here. But check it out. It's in the notes section. This is Bond Trading View. It's the created by James Bond Bitcoin Live, and my proprietary formula, as well as my secret trading bot. Did I? You think it would have gone up to like? Are you sure it's like 1,100 or 11,000? Surgeon C. I think you missed a zero in your chat there, in your text. So, anyways, this is a list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high. and flagged for shorts. So this is my short list. This is the list that's going to help you make more Bitcoins. So anyways, let's go on here. What's the next thing here? Well, let's take a look. CoinMarketCap has it listed as Bitcoin at 10,700 right here. Wow, that's incredible. All right, let's just take a look at the fees here. Let's take a look at Joho's in 24-hour. I think it's getting full. A lot of people are using Bitcoin, of course, because it's worth more. Hello, Sam Lux Knock Non. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Welcome to the chat. 11K, 11K. Jay Glad, Bitcoin to 50,000. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't know when that's going to happen though, but if that happens sooner, the better. I'm okay. Wow, the price is moving. You know what's funny? It's $1,000. That's only a 10% move, really. Anyways, let's look at the mempool. Yeah, it's wow, it's going. Let's see, where is the mempool right now? Above that black line. Okay, so 70 right here. 70. It's around this. I'm looking at this big layer right here, and that's the layer you want to be above, probably to get your blocks, because the layers above it are small, and it looks like they're getting confirmed. So what is that blue layer? That blue layer is 70 to 100 satoshis per byte. So you probably want to be over 100 satoshis per byte to get your transactions in to the next block, so it could be mined. Igor Goldabin, how you doing? Let me show you my my meme here. This is what the meme is. I actually got the it's under 10,000 was the Super Saiyan God mode, right? Which is a weaker form of the blue mode, right? So now that we're over 10,000, I just made this. I did it live. I did it. I pulled up my Photoshop, made this. This is a Super Saiyan blue mode, which is more powerful than the red mode. Okay. Now that we're over 10,000, it's over 10,000. And pretty soon I'm gonna, you know what? If it does go to 1100, I'm gonna have to make another goddamn Super Saiyan mode. I'm gonna have to make another fucking meme here. I'm gonna have to make 3 memes today, man. It used to be I would, we would celebrate every time it goes 1,000, 1,000. Now it's like, man, doing things like celebrating when the price moves $1,000. It's like every day we have to raise our standards a little bit. Now we have to go to every 10,000. So when it gets to 20,000, then we'll be like, all right, 20,000. Going celebrating $1,000 moves. I think that's going to happen every day now. That's only like 10%, and the price keeps going up. I mean, moving $1,000 become a less of a percent to the overall price. Could you imagine like 1% move when Bitcoin goes to $1,000? $1,000, it's going to be a 1%. 100. I'm sorry. When Bitcoin goes to $100,000, $100,000, the if a Bitcoin moves $1,000, that's 1%. Isn't that crazy? If Bitcoin goes to $1,000,000, so if it moves like $1,000 every 5 minutes, that's only 0.1%. Wow, that's crazy. 0.1%. I I mean, it sounds like it's possible. Maybe I'm over. Maybe over exuberant right now. I'm in a euphoria. I'm high on. I'm high on Bitcoin. Some people would smoke marijuana. I just get high off making memes of Bitcoin going up in price. Let's see here. Okay, let me go back to what I was doing here. Oh goodness. Merch Studios, good to see you. Jay Glad, how you doing? Oh goodness, we're having fun here. This is the time we should be celebrating. Oh yeah. Okay, so back to your transaction fees. Your transaction fees should be 70 to 100, most likely over 100 satoshis per byte if you need to move them really fast. All right. Let's see what else here. What's the fees? Bitcoin fees dot earn. All right. All right. Let's take a look at the fees here. What's the best range? I said about 70 to 100, which looks about right. Somewhere right around in here, in this area. Because if you look at the mempool, the red bars, what's in the mempool, and then and the transactions, the blue bars are transactions in 24-hour period. You'll see a lot of the red bars are over here, and more of the blue bars are right here. So 70 to starting looks like starting at 100, it starts to increase. Starting at 100 satoshis per byte, it's starting to increase right here. What is the fastest, cheapest? 170 transactions. I'm sorry, 170 satoshis per byte, according to bitcoinfees.com. 170 satoshis per byte, which I think it may be high. It may be high, but at $10,000, well, $10,000 Bitcoin, and you know, that's, what is that? A $3, more than $3. It's over $4. So I guess it depends. It depends. It depends on your situation. If you're in a hurry, put a higher fee on it. Let me see here. Let's look at trade block real quick. See how trade block does. All right. Jay Glad, you buy Bitcoin at Walmart? What do you trade, peer to peer on big local Bitcoins or something? Wow. Okay, so 40,000. It was worse before. It was this was almost 60,000. You know what? I was watching the price all day, and I was getting upset because it was like hitting at 9,999, 9,998. I mean, it was just hitting. There was a huge wall, a sell order at 9,999. And I don't know what was going on, but all day it was like that. And then what was funny was, I think DD80 DD8209. You saw my meme. It's under 10,000, and I put that there because I was just really angry, and I put that out there, and as soon as I put that out there, all of a sudden, an hour, 2 hour, 3 hours later, the wall disappeared. The sell wall disappeared on Bitstamp, and then all of a sudden the price started going 10,000, 10,100, 10,200, 10,300. I think when I started the show it was 10,500. See, right here it says 10,499. So there we go. We're halfway there. It'd be nice if it starts going up all the way, but I'll have to make another meme. Goodness. So 42,000 transactions in the mempool. We'll take a look at some of the transaction fees here, which looks like 150, 129, 62 satoshis, 177 satoshis. So anything over 100 satoshis, I think you'll be okay. If you need very high priority, I think 170 is the cheapest but fastest transaction. So anything over 170 should get you in there. But looks like the transaction in the mempools are starting to go down. So that looks good. All right. So what is before I go to this, let's have a look at local Bitcoins. we'll have a look at local Bitcoins here. We'll see what the local Bitcoin market looks like. Now I shouldn't have a problem, but maybe somewhere else. Okay, here we go. All right. So let me see here. Okay, for cash deposits nationwide, this is the cheapest. Now this is what is it? This is all the banks are closed. So what you want to do is you want to ignore the first like uh, these prices are probably not realistic. I would ignore the first five. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so right here, this is probably the real price and what you're going to get Bitcoins for. This is probably the sell price for over the counter, um, over on local Bitcoins, or even peer to peer. I would use this price probably. What is that? That is like what, 10%? That's probably 10% or something. I think that is 10%, somewhere around 10% of current spot price. That's what that is. So over the counter markets, peer to peer, it's price of Bitcoin is going for $11,759.16. Let's take a look at New York. Let's look at the uh, buy Bitcoins with cash near New York. Now, some of these, I wouldn't trust any of these. I wouldn't trust any of these. These are people who want to buy Bitcoins. Um, or this is how much. Well, some of them I would trust, but most of these I would not trust, especially with these zero reputations. See, this guy has no trades. This person has no trades. This person you might want to trust. This says no trades. This guy has 5 trades. I wouldn't trust any of these because they'll probably meet with you, take your money, then put a knife in your back, and then take your Bitcoins from you. So they won't even give you any Bitcoins. They probably don't even have any Bitcoins. So you probably don't want to even deal with this. Um, Here's the sell. So this is sell Bitcoins online. And you never want to use serve to serve. You probably want to use cash deposits. That's the quickest way. And you'll notice, like, if you look at serve, this guy's probably mislisted because he has this as $11,000. Obviously, he's misunderstanding it, or this is totally tricked. Because if you look at the rest of the prices, they're lower, and if they're lower, because you're selling to them, they want it at a lower price. So when you go to these people, they're going to buy it at a lower price. They're going to buy it below spot market, and then when you buy Bitcoins, you're going to be buying above the spot price. So keep that in mind. So never use serve to serve. Use cash deposits and use the local Bitcoin's escrow system. Here's what it looks like if you want to sell Bitcoins in New York, New York. Even though local Bitcoins is banned out of New York, it doesn't prevent me from looking at the listing in for listings of New York. So, but here's some listings of New York here, and you can see the spot price to sell is lower than what it is now. But I wouldn't even trust any of these people. Look at they only have 7 transactions, 0 transactions. This guy's a ghost for the most part. This guy maybe I might trust. Maybe I'll do a trade, maybe. But these people most likely will try to meet with you, then stab you in the back and take your Bitcoin and your money. So that's local Bitcoins. It's pretty tempting to sell your Bitcoins, isn't it? I hope you don't get stabbed in the back or mugged. That's the risk you take when you trade peer to peer. Let me see. Let's take a look at the Salome.io. All right, let's take a look at Salome. Let's see what's going on in the chatter. It's amazing. Like Bitcoin just broke 10,000, and well, let's take a look at the chatter up here. Uh, MineX coin, Grid coin. I've never heard of the Grid coin, both on Reddit and Twitter. Cardano, of course, on Twitter, and then Binance coin on Twitter, Vaycoin, Vaychain. What is that? Vaychain on Twitter, Stellar Lumens on Twitter, Ubic on Twitter. Oh, sorry, that's trending. Pivx is trending. Pivx is being pumped. Chainlink on Twitter. That's probably being pumped. Wow. Okay. So I'm looking at this, and the social volume is negative 25 on Bitcoin, but it's breaking 10,000, almost 11,000 here. It's showing 10,794. It has the highest, most social volume, and no one's talking about it. you know, I just find that very strange. Very strange indeed. Let me see here. Which other ones are are people talking about? People are talking about Tether. Still talking about Tether, probably because a lot of people are. I think a lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of traders don't want to talk about it, but I'm pretty darn sure that it's on everyone's mind, especially people who are on exchanges. Um, People who, well, definitely the exchange owners, but definitely everybody who's on an exchange. Um, I, from my experience from Mount Gox and all the other problems from the past of failures and mismanagement and hacks. If you have, like, the problem with these altcoins, like you have multiple altcoins. Coinami, by the way, is really good for altcoins. You have to have so many. You have to have like 10, 15 different wallets. If you're trading 10 different, 15, 20 different altcoins, you got to have like literally the wallet for each altcoin. Unless you're trading like Coinami, all the altcoins that Coinami supports, then you could just have it on Coinami. But that's why I don't trade altcoins. I only have to maintain one wallet, and that's for Bitcoin, right? I have wallet generators that generates my private keys for Bitcoin. That's about it. I'm done. I don't have to worry about it. It's really that simple. But for people who are altcoin traders, if you got like a lot of altcoins or even tethers on these exchanges, you might want to consider dumping your tether or maybe even your altcoins, because if it turns out these tethers are backed by altcoins, both of them are worthless. You might want to dump whatever you have and just go and get some Bitcoin, because that's the only thing that's really worth anything. Let me see here. What's a big mover? Cardano's again 150%. People are really pumping this Cardano stuff. I don't know what's so great about it. Okay, what else is being pumped? Stellar Lumens kind of being pumped. The price is going up, as well as the social volume. Coins coming out of nowhere. This is another one that's probably going to be pumped. 548%. Oh, look at that. On social volume. Okay, here's a Veritasium. Even Veritasium's getting in on the action. Oh goodness, Veritasium's back again. I wonder what Cliff High's pumping. Is Cliff High still and JSNP still pumping this thing? Anybody who buys this is an idiot, but you can make money on the pump. There you go. It's being pumped. And then Pivx is being pumped right now, as you can see, 58%. Chainlink being pumped, 53% on the social volume. Raid or Rye blocks being pumped, 43% social volume. What's another V chain? V chain. I don't even know what that is, but it's being pumped. It only has the social volume of 73, but it's 100%. So it was like 35%. It was the social volume was 35. Now it's 73. Go figure. Ubic out of nowhere. Ubic was pretty much dead. I don't know why it's being pumped now. I guess everybody gets a pump. Everybody gets a pump. Every coin has their day. My next coin, you can see this is totally pump. The Imaginary Glow, welcome to the chat. Okay, you're saying from Zimbabwe, the price of Bitcoin shot through the roof, $17,000 due to high demand as everyone's leaving the stock market in a scramble as share prices have plunged. Wall Street, the next dump. You mean like the Wall Street in New York? I don't know. They seem to be pumping pretty well too. So Zimbabwe is a whole different story. I don't know if there's a lot of Bitcoin traders in Zimbabwe or if anybody even trades in Zimbabwe. If I was in Zimbabwe and I had this coup and there's somewhat lawlessness or fear, I wouldn't be trying to run out and buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I'd be like trying to see if I could leave the country. If I can't leave the country, at least see if I can gather up some forces to protect my land, my wealth, my property, get some guns and bullets, and that's if I can't leave the country. Forget everything else. Your life is more important than anything. But that's the assumption that everything's the crap's gonna hit the fan. But you never know. Dual overhead camness. You're telling me don't insult the B cash bump. What do you mean don't insult the B cash bump? I didn't even know there was a bump. Let's go on here. Binance Coin. Binance Coin's 116% social volume increase. So they're being pumped. Let's see what other coins. That's it. That's here. That's all I gotta show for this on the Salome.io. Measures social media volume. I think this has been very very useful site because tokens these tokens don't they're not a company. They don't produce anything. They don't offer a service. The only thing that's going to drive the price of these, especially altcoins, is social engineering. Imaginary globe. You say, I'm not from Zimbabwe, but just got a message from someone who lives there. Okay. Okay. I'm not from Zimbabwe either, but I can only imagine. Any place you have a coup that's definitely unstable and anything that's unstable and not sure, and plus Zimbabwe, like who has Bitcoins to sell to anybody in Zimbabwe? If I was the only person in Zimbabwe who had Bitcoins, I wouldn't tell anybody. I would be like trying to figure out how to get out of there and go somewhere else with my Bitcoin. Oh, okay? Oh, dual overhead cam. This, well, it looks like you said bump. Let me go back to this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. You said dump. Okay, don't insult the Bcash dump. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't. Did it dump? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah, you're right. It used to be like 17,000. I'm sorry. Bcash used to be 1,700. Now it's like 1,500. So I wouldn't call that a dump. I just call that a correction. They may still waste a lot of money dumping Bitcoin, like 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 these miners, like Jihan Wu and Roger Ver, who mine Bitcoin. Okay, they mine Bitcoin. They have Bitcoin. They will dump. All right, they will dump their Bitcoin for Bitcoin Cash, right? drive up the price, and then all these. The only thing it does, it brings like miners uh, who just want to mine Bcash because it's probably real easy, it's profitable, and then all they do is they turn around and they dump that for Bitcoin, most likely, because there is no peer-to-peer market for Bcash, very little. Although, I did read an article on Cointelegraph. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know if this might be a BS story. CoinDesk. Let me see CoinDesk. Yeah, sometimes I do have dyslexia. I think backwards sometimes. Dual overhead cameras, which sometimes is really good for me because most people choose to work, right, most of their life, and then eventually become self-employed, and then eventually become a business owner, and then eventually become an investor, right? And then they become kind of rich that way, right? Well, I kind of did it backwards. Um, I started out unemployed and trying to become, and then I became unemployed and started investing, and now I'm looking forward to retirement. So yeah, I did everything backwards. I retired and then became an investor. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's. What's that story that I think is? I'm not sure if that's real or not. I think it's fake. Okay, here, this one right here. Bcash, like this story right here. I don't know how true that is. Bcash demand shocked us, says Circle trading chief. So let me click on that. I think this is all BS because I it's hard for me to believe that all of a sudden people want to just jump in on Bcash when there's really no use for it. I have not seen any use, and the transaction volume's like 20,000 a day compared to like Bitcoin, which is like 300,000 a day. Oh, Bcash is having a fake pump right now. Well, we'll check out. We'll check it out. So look at this. I don't know if this is real. I mean, I like to see some solid numbers from Circle to show like what what it type of volume that they're talking about to justify this article here. Um, I don't see it. If anybody's buying it, it's probably again Jihan Wu or Roger Ver, and they're probably trading their bitcoins for Bitcoin Cash. Which, if Circle was really smart, they would take that offer because I know Circle is doing over the counter trading with Bitcoin, and I'm pretty sure that's probably very profitable for them right now. Matter of fact, that is their business model. They stopped servicing end users and started doing over the counter trades on Bitcoin. And that's been the most profitable portion of their business since they've done that or since their existence. So if they had, X amount of Bcash from the hard fork and someone's willing to basically trade them for Bitcoin for it, that's a smart thing to do. So maybe that's what's really happening. And not that people are coming over with cash and wanting to buy Bcash, the people are, foolishly giving up their Bitcoin, like most people do. Most altcoin traders who trade foolishly give up their Bitcoin for some altcoin. Free, free, free Skillshare Media. Welcome to the channel. You're a fellow dyslexian, I see. Okay, so there you go. This is a fake news right here. Anyways, let's go back to let's do live coin watch. Let's see what it looks like. Let's free Skillshare Media. This is my meme here, which I've changed over. So this is going to be the meme for this show. At first, it's under 10,000, but soon as I came on, I did another meme, and it's over 10,000. Sorry about that. Sorry for the bright light here. All right, so here's what we're looking at. All right, it says Bitcoin on live Coin Watch. It says Bitcoin 10,700. It's probably skewed upwards because probably some of the Korean exchanges and maybe some of the Asian, Brazilian, Mexican exchanges are higher because of liquidity issues. So 10,300, but you know, I'm looking at for the week. Okay, a week ago, 7 days ago, if you bought Bitcoin, you're up 31%. Okay, you're up 31%, and if you compare it with the other coins, you're probably saying, not so much. Who cares? But here's the difference between Bitcoin and probably some of the other altcoins, even Ethereum. Ethereum has this issue. You cannot scale your profits. All right, you can't dump $10 million. All right, on these altcoins without driving down the price. Matter of fact, kind of had Ethereum dumped $200 million, drove the price down to 10 cents on GDAX. If you did that with Bitcoin, you probably may not be able to do that. I think there's more demand on people who want to buy Bitcoin, but you'll be able to scale your profits. Okay, you'll be able to actually have that kind of liquidity, at least on the exchanges. All right, so let me see. Ethereum's not doing bad either. If literally a week ago, if you bought Ethereum, you're up 33%. Bcash, for some reason, is up 40%. Let me see. It's up. It says here $1,600 for some reason. Let me see. Ripple's up 21%. B Gold up 32%. I mean, how could you not make money on cryptocurrency? You would literally have to be like, it's like how could you not fall out of bed? It's like if you rolled off the bed, how could you not hit the floor? It's almost impossible not to make any money, really. Question is, can you maximize on it? And if you've seen my previous videos where I've gone over the charts and I've shown you that you are losing Bitcoin over time, although the value of your altcoin is going up in fiat currency, which means there's a lost opportunity, right? A lost opportunity cost that you would have made even more money with your Bitcoin, even more money. Okay, and so let's see what's out. Litecoin. Litecoin has gone up. It's a week ago. All right, if you bought it a week ago, 41% increase. Even Dash, 29% increase. IOTA, 58% increase for the week. Let's see, Cardano. This is a joke, right? Of course, it's a joke. Like here's the thing. Like Cardano is up 371% for the week, but look how much it's worth. It's worth like 12 cents. How hard is it to go from 1 cent to 2 cent? That's 100%. Okay, so let's say Cardano was worth 1 cent and it went to 3 cents. That's 300%, right? Like it's not that hard when you're that's. This is probably a new coin, I bet. It's probably a new coin because I've never heard of it. And just like all new altcoins that come out, they pump in the beginning, and then eventually they just slowly go down and die off. So, anyways, the imaginary globe. I trade altcoins to accumulate more bitcoins. Well, I don't know if you were you here. Were you here earlier? Let me see. If you do, here's my bond trading view. There's a link in the notes section, and I have it flagged. And here's the flagged uh, altcoins here that they're listed by priority. The top being the most high priority, and the bottom being low priority of altcoins that you can dump right now and maximize your Bitcoin return. Imaginary globe, just to let you know. But let's continue on here, Cardano, and then Ethereum Classic 71%. If you're holding Ethereum Classic, you made 71%. Monero 34% from a week ago. Neo is not doing so good. It's already did its head fake pump, fake news. So it's only up 8% for the week. And NEM is up 23%. Gosh. Let me see. Stellar. So Stellar's up 133%. So 133% a week ago. And then EOS 45% a week ago. Let me see here. What are the more notable ones here? Stratus up 67% from a week. Even BitShares. I can't believe BitShares. BitShares 55%. And then Decred's up 87% for the week. Bitcoin, the basically scam coin. It's a scam coin because they have an oversupply of Bitcoin, and they can't. There's no way to prove it because it's so secret and confidential. 36% for Bitcoin. Monocoin, even for a week, up for a week, 63% for the week. See, let's have a look. Gollum is up 49%. Like you can't. It's literally if you didn't make any money this week in fiat currency this week on altcoins, you should probably stop trading. Right? How could you not make money? All you have to do is just roll over. Right? Literally just roll off your bed and hit the floor, and you would have made money. 10x 41%. Even Doge. Look at Dogecoin. 71% for, if you bought it a week ago, 71%. Now, do you really think people are really buying like these coins, or are people just being a bag holder, right? And then as you see the Bitcoin price go up, the value of these altcoins are going up, because essentially the value of these altcoins are based on Bitcoin, because you have to think about it. Altcoins, right? They're on the exchanges. They're waiting for a sucker to come in and buy it. In order for you to buy it, you have to trade your Bitcoin, or maybe your Ethereum now, or maybe your Litecoin. Those are some of the three pairs that are going on, but mostly Bitcoin. That Bitcoin stays on that exchange, right? And it's supposed to be there for you to trade your altcoin back into Bitcoin. Now, so if everyone's a bag holder of these altcoins and they're driving up the price, and the Bitcoin price is going up, I mean, nobody even has to buy any of these altcoins for the price to go up. You just have to be a bag holder until someone, gets smart and says, you know what? I'm holding a bag full of nothing and it's worthless. I think it's time for me to cash out. And then once that starts happening, then you'll probably see everything unwind. You go right back into Bitcoin. Dogecoin, 69%. Okay. All right. Fundamentals tell me otherwise, but Pivx, another pumped, 46% for the week. I actually have some Pivx. I think I made an extra $10. I only have 10, so it moved a dollar, so I made $10. Wow. Here's this coin again, which I don't even know what this does. 204% increase. What is this thing? Um, Exchange Union, XUC. Don't even know what it does, but it's up 204%. DigixDAO, 57%. Again, who's buying this coin? I think the answer is nobody. How you doing, Howard York or Howard Rourke? Do I want BX2? Yeah, why not? Why not? It's another coin. I probably won't do anything with it, but if it adds more value to my paper wallet or to my private keys that I can dump on someone else, I'm okay with it. I don't have an issue with people doing any of these hard forks. They just have to understand that if they get DDoSed and hacked and ridiculed and um, essentially trolled, and you know, you have to understand that's what's going to happen. And a lot of people, I think, a lot of hardcore, um, I guess, hardcore Bitcoiners don't like that. You have to remember, anybody who creates even an altcoin who comes into existence, or even ICOs, that is competition. Doesn't matter if you're doing the same thing, if you're not about money, if you're a utility coin. The fact that you're taking attention away, right? And then you'll be targets for other coins too. Okay, so it's not just everyone, and this is natural. This is not just nobody has a malicious plan to do any of these things, but these are just psychological to the human mind, and this is natural. You may not even know that you're doing this. Siacoin's at 47%, a week increase a week ago. Let me see. Next, NXT, 43%. Status, 51%. Wow. It's not really hard to make money in this market, is there? All you have to do is just roll out of bed and hit the floor, and you would have made money. That's about it. But unfortunately, if you looked at the charts closely and you understand how it works, you're actually losing Bitcoin, which means you would have made even more money if you just got some more Bitcoin. You would have made even more money. Opportunity cost lost. All right, so that was fun. Going over the live coin watch. It's always fun. Oh my God, look, live coin watch right here. It's up $10,925 on live coin watch. 10,000 Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is $10,930. Y'all should dump your altcoins and get into Bitcoin. I'm telling you, you're missing out. This opportunity cost lost. In other words, you would have made more money if you just try to get more Bitcoin. So okay, let's go. Let's do a chart analysis of Bitcoin now. Let's do the Super Saiyan. This was before earlier today. I was the red Super Saiyan. I was in God mode. I was like, it's under 10,000. I'm pissed. Now I'm happy. Whew, it's over 10,000. Maybe 11,000 here soon. I'm gonna have to make another meme. You guys may have to. I may have to make another meme. You guys want to stick around for that? Let's go here. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it did spike a little bit. Then it went down. See what happened here. It's at $10,422. Still not bad. It spiked up to. This is on an hour, so it looks pretty bad, but it's not really bad. So this is a candlestick, but interesting about this candlestick, it's a candlestick with a wick going up. This looks like to me that this was a whipsawing. Basically, it this the spike up here was to basically get everyone out of their shorts. So all the short margin people, you just lost money. And then the price that went down was probably to knock everybody out of their longs, like people who have tight, like very tight stops. You got out of your longs. I have a feeling that once it broke right here, broke like 10,000. A lot of triggers were pulled. Like you could have a market. What do they call them? They're market orders, but instead of like, um, gosh, limit orders. I think they're called limit orders. So they're orders that are above the price instead of below the price. Your market, well, is it limit order? I don't know. You could set up a order that is below the price, right? So the price goes down and hits your order, then you get those Bitcoins. There's another one where you get your orders above the price, and if the price goes up and hits that, you buy it at that top price. And so there's two of those. I think it's called limit stops. It's kind of weird how it's done. But those were probably hitting, and then once it hit 10,000, all those orders to buy above the spot price as the price was moving into them were getting hit, pushing the price up. And then it really got extreme right here. And then what this big wick, when I see this, is basically all the shorts. I'm sure some people were shorting around 9,999, around 10,000, and then that was all the people getting out of their shorts. Their shorts were all knocked out. So when I see this big wick there, their shorts were getting hit. And then when it came back down, people's longs were getting hit. you know, that's just how the market works. Remember, the market is there to take money from you, not to give money to you, but to take money from you. This other candlestick right here going right back up. So after it hits everybody, knocks everybody out, there's nobody left other than the people who actually make market orders, not on margin, and that or people who actually have margin that have enough bank to stand the whipsaw. Now they're going back in profits they made from longs, and your shorts got knocked out on margin or whatever. So, anyways, if you're gonna be in this game, own your private keys, have the Bitcoin on you, and just enjoy the ride. I mean, just let everybody else do all the hard work. Let everybody else get the heartache and sweating, balls and everything. Let them deal with all that. So let's see if we can get up to 11,000. We almost did, almost got up to 11,000. That was so close. 10,744 on Bitstamp, very close. If it did go up to 11,000, I'd probably have to make another meme here. I don't know what I was gonna do, but there we go. Let's Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry about that. Just went offline, and I'm on wireless here, so I apologize. So, anyways, I don't know if I can share my screen. I might have to end this. I might have to end this because it might not be that fast. I'm on mobile. I will give it a try. How it works? Anybody there? Hello, testing, testing. Can you all hear me? Let me know. Hello, testing, testing. Well, anyways, my internet is offline. Go ahead and end this show. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it. I'll go ahead and load up the meme. Oh goodness. Anyways, uh, if you stayed long enough, I hope you did enjoy this episode. Like, dislike, leave a comment after. Sorry, sorry about the whole thing. Let me see if I can just try to screen here. Let me see if this may not show up here. There's my meme right here. Thank you for everyone who stayed. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh goodness. Here's the thing. Can you see the screen? Let me know in the chat if you can see the screen pretty good. The internet just went dead, and I'm on wireless now, which I'm afraid maybe the wireless won't do so well. That's the only problem. End the show. Okay. All right. Have a good night then. Bye bye.